assault and batteries, but my trunk stay ever ready. Assault and battery, if you scared, you never ready.
This is gonna be my top 5 favorite video games of all time. Different generations of games here. My personal favorite from the time I grew up all the way up until the time I stopped gaming. But wrestling games, a big part of my life, and I think becoming a fan, it just takes it really to the next level. So to start things off, we got number 5. We have Day of Reckoning 2 on the GameCube, exclusively on the GameCube. It was definitely one of the best games made on the GameCube. Actually, the first game I got on the GameCube was WrestleMania 19. And I remember when this one came out, I was calling EB Games, and I'm just like, hey, do you have it yet? Do you have it yet? And with this one, what they did is they didn't change much from the first one. And the first one was just so revolutionary with the gameplay. It was totally different than what the SmackDown vs. Raw brand had produced, and really gave you a special feel on the GameCube. And it being an exclusive, you had to buy the GameCube to play it. And I remember one of my favorite matches I would play, it would be a knockout only match, and Kurt Angle being, I believe, the best in the game. I think he was like a 93 overall or whatever. It would always be whoever I'm facing against Kurt Angle, and you just gotta beat the hell out of him and give him a couple finishers to knock him out. Number 4 is WrestleMania 2000, and I know this is gonna be a controversial one because No Mercy is not on this list. I was always a WrestleMania 2000 guy. The creative player was just what I did all day. I would just have my own little roster of creative player, and they would win every single championship. And again, the gameplay was amazing. I know No Mercy had a little more advanced things. You go backstage, you can do other things, but for me, it was always WrestleMania 2000. And WrestleMania 2000, along with my number 3, WCW versus NWO Revenge, just so revolutionary. And for me, I was 8 or 9 years old at the time. 8 years old for 10 years old for WrestleMania 2000, and then 8 or 9 for WCW versus NWO Revenge. Again, to me, those 2 games I preferred over No Mercy. And I'm a WWF guy all the way through. But something with WCW versus NWO Revenge, my number 3 on this list, just incredible. Huge roster to start things off. Then you have the aspect of the stage. I don't know what it was for me at the time. The different stages that you can get, for Halloween Havoc, Super Brawl, everything. It was just amazing. And I would always play, Raven was my guy, Billy Kidman was my second. I don't know why, again, I didn't watch WCW to the point where I knew a lot of the mid-card talent. Obviously I knew Hulk Hogan, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, Macho Man, Sting, but something gravitated me towards Raven and Billy Kidman, and those were the 2 guys I would always play with. Number 2 on the list, which I do have a physical copy of, we got SmackDown vs. Raw 2007, and again, I was 17 years old at this time, so this is when I'm like totally invested in video games. And I remember Xbox Live playing this. Bobby Lashley was my guy, and I'm not gonna lie, I did cheat a little bit. You could go to edit WWE characters, and I would change his moveset. So basically, I made Bobby Lashley have the exact same moveset as Goldberg. So, I don't know, Goldberg's moveset was always like indestructible, and I would go to be, it was in the hundreds. I was 100 wins and 0 losses, and I wasn't one of those guys that would pull the Xbox Live connector in the back of the system. I would just beat the shit out of every single person that I faced, and it was a great time. And number 1 on the list, and probably one of the greatest games of all time, SmackDown vs. Raw, Here Comes the Pain. And I was probably 12 or 13 at this time, and I remember getting this game, and my parents surprised me 2 times the same way. They would buy it, not say anything to me, and when I would come home from school, it would just be sitting on top of the TV. And I remember for this one, I saw it right away, and I've never felt so much joy just like coming home and seeing that. I think it was like in October, maybe. It was like, I remember it was like a fall release, and man, just looking back, I'm like, what a great day. You know, just come home and see that, and I spent all day playing it. I believe this was like Brock Lesnar. I'm trying to remember who my person was on this game, but It was Brock was incredible, and it was great, honestly, and a lot of people will, I think, agree with me when it comes to this. No Mercy in 2007, SmackDown vs. Raw being the top 3, but for me, Here Comes the Pain is number 1, no doubt. And yeah, that's my my list. Let me know your list in the comment section of what your top 5 favorite video games are of all time. I'll see you guys in the next video.